Many consider FC Barcelona as the best club in the world. But let's be honest, the past few years they haven't been living up to that. So that's why we have become their new manager to bring Barça back to its glory days. And this is our team. It's looking pretty decent. We got some good players like Olmo, Yamal, Pedri, Casado, Rafinha, Koundé, Christensen, Cubarsí, Balde, and Ter Stegen, who is sadly injured. So we're gonna have to get a backup. Or we could use Peña, who's our secondary keeper. We'll see. Then taking a look at our bench, it's not bad at all. We got a mix of young and experienced players, so that's probably gonna help us a lot. Though we could potentially use a bit of fixing, like maybe selling some players, then buying better? Who knows? Y'all are just gonna have to wait and see. Our ideas for this club are huge, and a step we're gonna have to take to get there is to sell. And I first noticed that we have a lot of center backs. So we're gonna put first Harry Garcia on the transfer market, cause really he isn't in our plans, and also goes the same for Christensen. Then also for Ferran Torres, who I think is great, but I feel he lacks at something, so if the right offer comes for him, then we'll probably let him go. We'll see. Next, I have that want to also permanently sell Ansu Fati, who has gone through many injuries, but we're gonna give him one last chance. I still have hope in him, but if by the winter transfer market he hasn't convinced me, then we're most likely gonna have to let him go. What do y'all think about this? Let me know in the comments below. And this is how our finances are looking like. We got 182 million euros, and it's a good amount of money, but we're gonna have to be smart in how we spend it, cause we don't wanna become broke again. Our injured captain Ter Stegen gives us an official warm welcome to the team, and I'm happy to receive it, cause I truly believe we're gonna achieve great things together, though he is out for a long time, but when he comes back he will be the same mentality and probably even more. So now we get our first offer for Torres from Inter for 37 million, and it's way too low for a player like him. So let's try to elevate that number. And we do! He rises it up to 47 million, and Ferran could be on his way out. Now it's up to him to negotiate with Inter. Now on to our next offer we get for Eric Garcia from Newcastle. And once again, I think it's way too cheap for my boy, so we're gonna try to rise it up. And will you know, we do it again. Though it's not as much as Ferran, but it is more than it was, so that's all we needed. Now we wait to see if any of the two actually go. And Ferran Torres does! He actually accepted to leave to Italy to play for Inter. What profit we just made! But most importantly, we wish him the best in his new adventure. Same to Eric Garcia, who's going to Newcastle, making him our second player out, and the rise of the new era starting to begin. Moving on, we now get a juicy offer for Christensen from Atletico de Madrid. And call me crazy, but I think I'm gonna accept. I'm willing to take the risk and sell him to one of our biggest challengers in the league. So we agree on the fee, but y'all should know we renegotiated for a better price of 52.2 million euros. And breaking, Marca posts that it's all done for Christensen to Atletico de Madrid. What a move. I can't even believe we actually did it, but we did. And it's for a bigger plan, trust. Just keep on watching, believe me. This is our new budget, and look how that number from before skyrocketed with the profit from the players we sold. And now the next step is for our turn to make the signings. And we started off with none other than a new keeper from Portugal, Diogo Costa. And he is very pricey, but that ain't gonna matter, cause we're a W negotiator, and we can bring it down for sure. Plus we have the money. So we go into it and meet with Porto's rep and ask him to sit down so we can start. And we begin with a smooth 60 million euro offer, and let's see what they say. And they low-key accept with a 3 million addition to the offer, plus a 10% sell-on clause. So we agree, but we're gonna lower the offer back to 61 million, meeting almost at the middle. And we come to an agreement. The deal is sealed between the clubs. Now it's on to negotiating with Diogo Costa. And they are ready, arriving to the meeting with his agent. And we begin with a crucial role to the team, a 4-year contract length, no release clause, and a 51,000 euro weekly wage with some extra add-ons. And it's all complete. Diogo Costa's now a Barça player. And what a signing we just made. He's gonna be very useful, replacing our injured keeper Ter Stegen. Yes. Now we go without hesitation to our next potential signing, and that is the Mexican Santi Jimenez. So we begin with a humble offer of 32 million. And they rejected and want Fermin as a swap plus 22 million. So we gotta think about this. Fermin is a great player, but we do have a decent amount of midfielders, and maybe this is his best playing option. So we're gonna accept, but decreasing the offer to 20 million. And they agree. PSV are willing to sell Santi Jimenez. What a move this could be. So we take a seat with Santi and his agent and discuss that he'll be a rotational player, have a 4-year deal, no release clause, and a way better salary than before with extra add-ons, making the contract official as we shake the hands. And look as he arrives to the facility and goes right away to do his medical exam. And now putting the FC Barcelona kids. What a dream this must be for him. And we ain't done just yet. We now have our eyes on Gonzalo Ignacio from Sporting. And we quickly commence with a 47 million unrejectable offer. And they say yes. It's finished just like that. That was fast. So like usual, the last thing to do is to agree on the personal terms with the player. And we do agree on an important role, 4-year contract, a 114.7 million euro release clause, and his financial terms, making the deal all done. What a young player he is, ready to burst out to the scene and make a legacy here at FC Barcelona. And we can't wait to see it happen. And here's our new team, and we completely switch it around with a new formation and adding 2 of our new signings, Ignacio and Costa, and also putting in Frankie de Jong in the midfield and Araujo in the defense. But we do see Santi Jimenez in the bench. That is because he is our super sub for Lewandowski, but you never know if he could become our starter in the near future. He just has to show out and prove that he deserves it. Fabrizio Romano reports that Paqueta has signed for our rivals Real Madrid. So we can't let this be. We have to one-up them, cause they seem to have reinforced well. So with that in mind, we're going with a massive signing of Napoli's Kvaratskhelia. And he costs a lot, so we offer Conte 90 million euros. But they want 116 million. Yeah, that's too much. So we're gonna try to decrease it down to 110.5 million euros. Hopefully he doesn't get mad. And he doesn't, but Conte says he needs time to think about it. This hasn't happened to me before, so I guess we're gonna have to wait nervously on him now and see what he decides on. So as we wait patiently, let's now send 3 of our youth scouts on a mission to Brazil, France, and England to see if they can find some hidden gems so we can develop them in La Masia. And we get the news that Napoli have accepted the offer, making it available for us to negotiate with Kvaratskhelia. So let's go do it. And we come together in our office and it's all set to begin. So we start with a crucial role, 4 years, no release clause, and a 200,000 euro weekly wage, making it all finalized and sealed. And he now comes in, has our fans and the media clamor for him. What a player. And he starts his exam while we watch in awe. What technique and skill he's gonna bring to the team. He's for sure gonna shine bright in this squad. And this is our updated and improved team. Though Kvaratskhelia isn't in the lineup just yet. And that is cause we can't take Lamine Yamal or Rafinha out just like that. Cause they haven't played yet. And we don't know what they will offer to the table. So for now, Kvaratskhelia is gonna be our super awesome super sub. And look at some of the summer transfer window moves like Nico Williams to Milan, Emiliano Martinez to Juventus, Pellegrini to Liverpool, Jimenez to Bayern Munich, and even Sul to Athletic Club. Interesting. And what isn't interesting is Real Madrid winning their first title of the season. So that gives us the extra motivation to go all out this season, because we can't let our rivals beat us in any way. That's why in our first matchup in the new era against Valencia, we're going all in to get our first 3 points. But we're gonna leave that for next episode. And this team is ready to kick it off. We're super excited. I truly think we're gonna do some mega things this season. What do y'all think? That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. Go check out our Arsenal career mode that's out now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.